Hello, this is Mr. Rosa. Today I want to talk to all my younger kids, youth, elementary students, middle school, high school students, um, alcohol, and what the alcohol does to us if we take more than what we should, especially us young students and youth. Situations as far as being home by yourself and your parents have alcohol. You invite your friends over. But the question is, if we know we're not supposed to drink it or do it, why would we do it? You might say to yourself, I look cool. Oh, I want to be like my friend, my older friend, or my dad, or my uncle, my aunt. They look like they're having fun. Long story short is, especially being this young, you can be between 10, 11, 12, up to, you're 18. There's a reason why you have to be 21 to start drinking. That's a legal age, right? It can happen to adults too, as far as alcohol poisoning. Intaking too much alcohol can lead to death. Breakouts. I mean, there's so many things that can happen to a human being when taking alcohol, especially young. You have issues with damaging your liver. Just so many things depending who the human is. But as far as your younger kids, that's why it's illegal for young people to drink. You have consequences of your parents being upset, being sad, being hurt because they trusted you not to touch the alcohol. You have consequences of, you invited a friend over, you had a relative drink with you and you're not supposed to. There's consequences for that next person. There's more consequences for you. And doing it and drinking something you really don't know about. Then you start feeling weird. You start feeling lightheaded. You start feeling like you can't walk. Alcohol poisoning, you don't know what's happening to you. You're throwing up bad. Worst comes to worst, somebody dies from it. At the end of the day, it's not worth to risk because the consequences are bad, especially when we're real young. That's why we always tell you kids, don't drink the beer, don't drink the liquor. That's a big no-no. It's hard sometimes when we don't have somebody that's always on top of us to make sure we're doing the right and make sure we don't do the wrong. It is hard, I get it, but we have to think what makes sense. What have we been listening and hearing and what they've been teaching us not to do alcohol, not to drink alcohol, not to get drunk. Some of us get drunk and we don't even know what we're doing. We can't even think. We don't know where we're at. Young students, youth, it's not worth it. Get your parents mad at you. Can't focus on schoolwork. Can't focus on your activities. If you're playing sports, it's something to really think about. And the consequences are not worth it. So if you're feeling thirsty, drink some water, some Kool-Aid, some tea. Stay away from the alcohol and liquor. Young students, stay positive and make sure you don't drink alcohol. You folks have a good day. We'll touch base later. Have a nice day.